like it? Do you think it's alright? Sheep carry it, don't they, anyway? If we go as close as this, for example.
Yeah.
To include the crook because people think he's a farmer, and I intended him to be a shepherd with his sheep in a traditional heritage sculpture. As you can see, he's holding a lamb. It's as if the lamb's lost and he's trying to unite it with its mother. The wind is blowing, so he's holding his hat while the gust of wind tends to hit him. The dog is alert and ready for action on his command. And he's meant to have an expression on his face after the wind's blowing him, and he's kind of like the expression with his mouth shows he's a bit cold, and the red of his cheeks shows he's an outdoor worker. At his back is the shepherd's crook, and in the foreground is his dog, ever alert and waiting for instruction. This type of dog is ever ready to please and do his tasks well, reminiscent of all sheepdogs. And art is made By humans, for humans. In essence, this sculpture is meant to connect with human feelings and depicts a moment in time for us to reflect upon from the past. The image is intended to give a feel-good factor to the spectator, especially the ones who can connect with this experience. I was originally going to put the dog at the front of his boots, but he looks much more natural there. When he was going to be at the front of his boots, he was going to be adding to the stability. But there's quite a lot of stability in the way that it's being forged. I've tried to get some movement in its character. Today, the sheep are common sight in the fields, and sheepdog trials are still held in this area. But in the near future, perhaps these are likely to become under threat as modernisation and a changing sense of values alter habits and the ways of farming life. One recent change is that the sheep are now cruelly marked through their ears by DEFRA labels. This does not fit a caring attitude in my view, and my sheep, as you can see, are blue markings, adding to the emotional impact. Each one has been made in a different way because neither this or the others have been made from moulds. So there's an individual character to them all. And close up, the work looks rough because it's not intended to be open, and from a distance it's meant to be seen. And the shepherd dog maybe from the side. I was going to put this sheep nearer the edge of the roundabout, but it would start to look like a fairground ride, so I kept him in a little bit more. And it's the sort of decision you make once you see it on site. This one's looking for food, as most of them are. They all seem to be eating. Wonder when you're going to stop. This sheep has the dotterel behind him, and that's why I've called him the dotterel shepherd. Before the island was built, sheep grazed, and it was the type of Suffolk sheep I've used, with black faces, grazed on this particular site. This one has his mouth close to the ground, and when the grass grows, he will actually look as though he's eating grass. I'll tap him to show him how solid he is, and of course he's welded in, so people can't take him as a souvenir. Go to This one is the original sheep number one, and it was put on the island as a soundbite to see what people's reaction was to it. And in fact, it carried the island on his own without any of the others, and was very impressive. Now he sort of fits with the others, and it's neutralised his effect. And from here you can probably see the back of the shepherd as he looks towards Brilliant.
can't like it from here.
Well, you can see those birds in the sky, can't